There's two different Gregs when it comes to movie theater experiences. There's Greg before YouTube and Greg after YouTube. And Greg after YouTube, the second this channel started, suddenly became about having to watch things and making sure my brain was on to review it and talk about it and whatever. Even in the days when it was getting like 50 views, it was a very different mindset moving forward. I saw The Dark Knight 9 times in the theaters before there was a YouTube channel. And I have never done that with any movie. It was solely because I loved it so much. And that first opening scene, almost every time I saw it, there were people in the crowd, that opening shot of Gotham where people were, oh, you could hear people murmuring, people uncomfortably laughing at how scary it was to see this one giant shot. Now we're so used to it. But damn, back then, it was something because, look, I didn't have a great first time the first time I watched Dark Knight. I saw it in a regular screen. I had waited outside for like 12 hours, and that was stupid because it was midnight and I was so tired. I had been dipping in and out of sleep, and it felt like a nightmare.
Joker showing up at weird interval.
Then I went back the second day on a regular screen, and it was so much better, but I was like, I'm trying to replace that feeling of missing out on the first. And then when I saw it in IMAX, and then they had all those other scenes in the IMAX, and just watching Christian Bale and Heath Ledger in the interrogation scene on the big screen, I knew this was a rare time where on this massive format, you are truly sucked in from the sound and the visuals, that this is going to be a rare opportunity, and I need to soak this in. So after work, back then, you'd have to go to, I would go to Costco to get these discount AMC tickets, and they didn't do reserved seating, and I wanted my perfect seat. So I would get there a couple hours early, and 6 times on IMAX, I get there a couple hours early, and I wouldn't go to the bathroom, even if I had to go. I had to absorb this film. And ever since Dark Knight, I feel like I have thought about this movie at least once a day since I saw it. I'm not here to try to sound smart, obviously. I'm not trying to be like, because the themes and, and with Batman sacrifices and criminals and choice.
Talking about the Kushlov effect and how Batman and the Dark Knight are next to each other.
I'm just talking about the movie theater experience was unrivaled to me back then with that specific film. No other movie has been able to quite capture that.